Hey readers! Today we're going to be using our book, Bob and the Job, one more time. Today we're going to be putting together everything we've learned this week, working on our green words and red words. So now is the fun part. We just get to read through the book and talk about it. So we're going to start with the front cover. Let's read the title of our story. Bob and the Job. And remember to use your finger to tap each word as you're reading. Let's go to pages number 1 and 2. Okay, let's get ready to read by putting our finger under the first word in our sentence, the word Bob. Ready? Let's read. 1, 2, 3. Bob had a big job. Bob is a top cop on the job. Let's go to page 2. Let's see what happens next to Bob. 1, 2, 3. Bob had to hop on a bus to the job. I see a bug on the bus, said Bob. Let's go on to pages 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's read. Bob got mad at the bug. The bug is bad. Bob put the bug in a bag. Yes, I put the bug in the brown bag, said Bob. Let's find out what happens next to the bug. On pages 5 and 6. So we're going to start right here at the beginning of the sentence on page 5. 1, 2, 3. I see Lib on the bus, said Bob. Lib is on the bus with Bob. See the bug, Lib, said Bob. Yes, I see the bug, Bob, said Lib. And our last 2 pages, go ahead and flip to pages 7 and 8. And we'll start right here. 1, 2, 3. Bob and Lib put the bug in the bag on the bus. And page 8, on to the job, said Bob. Yes, said Lib. Go to the job. Nice reading, friends. Now we're going to think about the book a little bit. So I have some questions for you. You'll find these questions on the very last page in your book. Good readers think about what they're reading. So I'm wondering, What kind of job did Bob have? Do you remember? Yeah, he was a cop. If we go back to the very first page, pages 1 and 2, we see right here on page 1, the story tells us that Bob is a top cop on the job. So he is a cop or a police officer. That's his job. And do you remember how Bob got to his job? Yeah, he had to take the bus to get to his job. And it looks like he might even be on a school bus getting to his job. This sentence tells us Bob had to hop on a bus to the job. So he is a cop, that's his job, and he is riding the bus to get to his job. Let's think about the next few questions. So if we go back to our last page, do you remember who was on the bus with Bob? Who was the other character in our story? Yeah, the woman. And do you remember her name? Lib. Good. We can double check again in the story. So if we look right here, I see Lib on the bus, said Bob. Yeah, her name is Lib. Lib. And, what do they find on the bus? Yeah, they have a bug that Bob finds on the bus, and then he shows that bug to Lib. And what does Lib do to solve the problem? So there's a bug that, excuse me, that Bob put into the bag. What does Lib do at the end of the story? Yeah, she sets the bug free. So at the end of the story, we'll go to page 7 and 8. We'll see she has the bug. There's the bag. And she opened the bag up so the bug could fly away. And then Bob could go to his job. Awesome work, readers. You might want to read this book a couple more times with someone in your family so you can teach them everything we've learned about green words and red words.